Welcome back to That Pony Show, the weekly show where we talk about the latest episode of My Little Pony and or anything else that happens in the Brony fandom. This week, the Alex crew will yak about the Yak from Yakistan on this week's show. But in the meantime, my name is Mummified Thunderbirds. I'm the host and show manager. This week, I'm joined by
Commander Sparkle,
Medibobo,
and Smooth Sailing.
And like I said, I don't even know, what was the name of this episode again?
Party Pooped.
Party Pooped, right.
Griffin the Brush Off.
Griffin the Brush.
Yes.
Green isn't your color.
So the episode where Gilda comes to town and the Yaks are now models.
You tried.
I feel like this
Yaks are
episode,
now models.
they're just
Man,
they're
this episode would have been more interesting, honestly. But I like this episode.
Man, this episode was really weird.
Yeah.
yeah, this episode was.
It was
weird.
very, very weird. Kind of like it was kind of meta at times in like a weird way that I don't know how to
I think
explain.
this
other
episode
than
summed up the
that.
Brony fandom a lot of the time.
No, yeah.
Yeah. It would be, if it's not perfect, then I smash.
Well, there's a lot of people in life that are in a lot of fandoms who expect perfect from whatever they watch or enjoy
Hey,
to help,
if you expect
justify.
if you expect perfect, then you should just
You should just kill yourself.
Yeah, you should just
because you're not going to
stop
get it.
enjoying things because nothing is ever going to be absolutely perfect.
and like
Or start not being
every-
such a picky bitch.
even the things you think are perfect, I could destroy because nothing is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, somebody out there is going to show something, blah, 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 and then that's just going to make you angry or whatever. I think it's best just take away from this episode is that it, just accept things from what it is, but also coming from the point of the ponies themselves. They're trying so hard to, make Ponyville like Yakistan, but it's like, if I was the Yaks, I'd be like, alright, this isn't, like, fucking what I do. Like, when I go to other towns for, like, conventions and whatnot, I don't go to fucking McDonald's or Taco Bell. I want to go to, like, the local places, the stuff you can only find in that city.
Yeah, the local McDonald's and Taco Bells, because they are different.
Yeah, I mean some McDonald's
yeah,
sell
like
spaghetti.
the Taco Bell in Seattle, it's overpriced.
Yeah, but some McDonald's sell spaghetti.
Honestly, if I knew a McDonald's actually did sell spaghetti, I think that'd be a reason I'd want to go in. But
It's actually
besides
pretty
that
gross.
point, it's one of the things where it's like, yeah, you gotta show why your area is great, not the fact that, like, you're able to recreate where they came from. I mean, yeah, you may be able to paint it as an homage or whatever to where they come from. Be like, here, we tried doing this. I mean, it might taste different, but whatever. But both sides of this whole episode were just like, come on, really?
Yeah, it was incredibly obvious, like, right from the start. Like, oh, you're trying to imitate their stuff? It's gonna go wrong, they're gonna be mad about it the entire episode, and the very, very end turned out being the last minute of the episode to figure out, oh, wait, duh! Our place is the special thing all along!
Also, Pinky this episode was great.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she was really on point. I loved everything about her. She wasn't just the what we always find in the episodes of her being like,
She didn't
I'm wacky antics. No, this is actually her having character.
and like she didn't just succeed. Like she was like mentally breaking down. She's like, I don't fuck. I've run out of party things. So
She actually failed.
I used
Yeah.
Fluttershy. Who hates Fluttershy?
That was the way that scene played out was another one of those kind of like meta like talking about the Brony fandom but not things.
I thought it was funny that it was like, oh man, these guys are really liking the cute shit. Animals are very cute.
It's like, who expected them to actually have horns, though? I mean, honestly,
Like, seriously.
fucking
Bloodlord.
Damn duck fucking everything up.
I think it
fucking
was
ducks.
not a duck, actually.
What was it then?
He was like a chick.
It's like a baby.
It looked like maybe a robin or something.
Where was I going? But when she at the very end gets like pushed back on the sled, and she's got to go all the way back to Ponyville on that fucking toboggan. I half expected her to be like, "Oh, by the way, we also have this traditional toboggan that we have from Yakistan." They would have been like, "Ooh," or something.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be the climax where she was gonna be like, well, I mean, like, we have this one thing. I'm like, oh man, this one thing I remember back when sled. Because,
Yeah.
like,
children play on sled. They much enjoy.
yeah, I mean, like, the only time we see the sled besides when Pinky's sliding all the way back is when she takes a ride with a child. And I was like, oh, oh, these things they'd really like to slide with the sleds, and that means that Pinky's gonna bring the sled, and they're gonna be like, oh, it's fine, it's okay, no longer war.
I'm kind of glad that they did that, though, because at the point where she finally does get to Yakyakistan, I'm like, all right, we still have to have her get into the culture, figure everything out, find out what she needs to bring back, go all the way back, and yada yada. She's already late to the party, and she's just getting to Yakyakistan. I'm like, there is no way this is going to work. And then it's like, oh, we're going this route. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
What was her name?
It didn't work.
Cherry Jubilee? Fucking, I loved her this episode.
She reappeared. That was cool.
That was an unexpected character cameo.
I mean, if you saw the advertisements for it on Discovery Family, then you knew she was coming back. But yeah,
I don't look at those.
I didn't see it on purpose. It was just advertised last week's episode too.
Yeah, I mean, like, she was...
I really hate that they do that, because they do that a lot.
I really like Cherry Jubilee.
Well, at least they're updating their advertisements and not showing the freaking first 2 episodes anymore.
And I love her delayed reaction. It's like, I was having a weird dream about a
Ravine!
Ravine!
That was really funny. There was a lot of good humor in this episode.
The gags were all really good this time.
I love the fact that during that time it was just like, oh, yeah, so there I was, and blah, 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 and I met up with a band, and we traveled, and I'm like, wait.
Oh my god, during that, I was like, oh my god, it's a fucking major Beatles reference.
Pinky joined the Beatles in an hour.
She joined the Beatles. I was like, holy fuck.
And they broke up. They did a hell ton of things and broke up within an hour or less.
No, it's like, form a band, get famous, put out an album that, like, diverts from what they're known for,
and then Pinky was doing...
then break
up. Did, like, a world tour.
Pinky was did the crosswalk thing.
Yeah, she did the fucking Abbey Road walk.
She did the Sgt. Pepper, or... Yeah,
it was Sgt. Pepper.
Sgt. Pepper.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Dude, Sgt. Paprika's.
I mean, like, we now officially have a John Lennon pony.
It's true.
It's okay, he's gonna die pretty soon anyway. Spoilers.
Spoilers, John Lennon dies.
Spoilers, John Lennon dies at the end. Catcher in the Rye. At the end.
Oh my god, what if they put that into the flashback? Oh, then we broke up. Later did I find out that one of the ponies was assassinated.
Yeah, at the end of Catcher in
God.
Spoilers, at the end of Catcher in the Rye, John Lennon dies.
God. That'd be so bad. But yeah, like, the gags in this episode were really good. It just is unfortunate that the storytelling was a little dry. It was a little bit too...
It was a little wonky in some places.
You know, honestly, it just felt like it was going to be, like, a fun episode, honestly.
Yeah.
And I also really liked the gag with Rainbow Dash at the beginning, where it's like, man, they broke my record for breaking most stuff in under a minute. I mean, they even broke the trophy.
Yeah, that was good.
Like, why the fuck did she have a trophy?
This is a good episode.
That was a good...
This is a really good episode, like, in comparison to the last episode.
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
It was definitely fun. I also like the fact that, especially at the beginning, both Twilight and Pinky were freaking the fuck out. Like, really hard.
Twilight was only freaking out.
Yeah.
No,
Pinky wasn't freaking out.
I guess she wasn't freaking
at the very
out.
Beginning. She wasn't.
Like,
she wasn't scared in the slightest.
Don't worry.
Yeah, not in the very beginning, but like, there was a certain point. I forget what it was.
There's a point where the pressure starts building on Pinky, and that's when she's starting to realize, hey, maybe she can't do this. It was more, hey, I tried something and it didn't work. Oh, okay, let's try something else. Which, by the way, that first thing they tried with bringing the snow to them, and Rainbow Dash just being like, here's a cloud, kick. That I fucking lost it at that point because it's just one giant brick just comes straight down. That's how they need to roll out.
I will admit, though, I was kind of disappointed that they were yaks and not buffalo or bison or whatever, and that my favorite character didn't return. I was very disappointed. This episode, 0 out of 10 on the Medi scale because Little Strongheart wasn't in it.
You'll have your little strong heart soon enough. I know.
Someday.
Meaning the only episodes that are 10 out of 10, the only episodes that aren't 0 out of 10, it's the fucking Pinky's
Over
Pride.
a barrel so far.
Over a barrel and Pinky's Pride.
Was she in it?
Yeah, she was in the very background when what's his face Weird Al Pony was in Appaloosa.
Cheese sandwich.
I am
Anyway.
I am not arguing with Medi on that fact.
Yeah, I was like, of course Medi knows this.
I will not. But he didn't see that she was in the balcony.
She was not in the balcony. I don't believe you anymore.
This is gonna be a go-to thing. Oh, you didn't see that character? Oh yeah, they're in the background.
They were in the balcony.
They were in the balcony. Didn't you see her?
In the same balcony as all those other ones.
As Big
is
Mac,
funny 'cause most of those
Sassaflash,
were.
and...
Yeah.
Though the Sassaflash, it didn't quite look like Sassaflash. It was like the same colors. Was weird.
Anyway.
But anyways, back to this episode.
Oh yeah, if M.A. Larson is right, if M.A. Larson is listening to this video, which I know you are, I see you.
I see you.
Put Little Strong Heart in your next episode. Gummy.
Gummy was pretty funny.
Yeah, Gummy trying to lick the fly through the window.
That's.
Yeah.
I literally just watched that.
It's great.
It's pretty funny.
Like
Also, I really want to understand how Pinky understand, like how she interprets what Gummy is saying or understands it. Because, like, he licks her face and she's like, "Oh my god,
Man.
I have to go to Yak Yakstan."
I'm just remembering jokes from this episode. Like when Fluttershy contemplates how they leave. Like, so do we walk up?
Oh,
the
that
slide?
was so funny.
Oh yeah. I love the fact that she had a party basement. I'm just like, yeah.
That was
Right when she got on the slide, I was like, please, please, please. Ooh!
Bad.
Yes!
And Fluttershy, it was sort of in a weird voice, but it fit perfectly with her what she was saying. She was like, "So like, what do we like do this or what?" Like, I literally don't understand what's going on.
It was nice. I really
It
like.
was funny.
And also just Pinky now has like a file on literally everyone in town. Like, oh,
Yep.
they like this, and this. This one's diabetic. And Twilight doesn't like what was it?
Quesadillas?
She's afraid of quesadillas, which I just don't understand.
Yeah, what the hell's with
was
that?
a little weird.
What the hell's with that? Quesadillas are like the best.
They're
Smooth
just
is offended.
they're a little too
See,
cheesy.
that was one thing. Like, it felt really. That was one. If there's one joke that I'd say felt forced, it was that, because like just didn't make any sense.
This was a good episode.
I definitely liked it.
Yeah, this was the episode we needed after fucking...
I was
Yeah,
not
last
expecting them to declare war, though.
Oh man, war being...
That did seem a little.
I mean,
well, I mean,
like,
it confirmed
Well, I mean-
war exists in the universe.
yeah.
that is a word they know.
I didn't necessarily have a problem with it. I just was literally not expecting that at all.
You
I
know
mean-
what? We're not friends. Now we're enemies.
I mean, diplomatic relations going incredibly poorly to them, like
Diplomacy
several times in a
failed.
row. Plus, they tried to deceive them by doing the playing itself piano, insulting
Oh,
their
yeah.
intelligence.
Yeah, that's
Spike is a fucking idiot. Didn't turn that shit off.
fucking Spike, man.
And you know what? I kind of felt like that was...
At first, I was like, "Man, Spike is really good at playing the
But I-
piano."
He is though.
Yeah, that's
he
the issue.
actually knows how to play a piano too. He played a piano in
Over a barrel. See, 10 out of 10 episode.
10 out of 10 episodes. It included a little
And
strong
then
heart.
there are future cases where he even plays after that as well. But it's like, why would he need to do that? Like, I can
So that he
understand
would-
that
so
maybe
that it was
it's a
perfect.
song. Maybe it's a song that actually is harder for him. But it's just like, oh, come on.
Needed to be perfect. The
Ah.
only way to have it be perfect is to just have something just play it.
He could have been
Music,
rusty.
beautiful. Music live.
Music make you lose control. Smash!
Control.
Also, really quickly, going back to the whole Cherry Jubilee thing, Pinky's face when once Cherry Jubilee says 417,000, her fucking like jaw basically just dropped. She's like, what the fuck?
Talking about Pinky's face in Cherry Jubilee. Ooh, that hit. Ooh. Jumping
Yeah.
directly into the door.
Just
Oh yeah.
get wrecked. But speaking of faces in general, this season, like,
Oh, yeah,
my god, this season,
Especially this episode.
yeah,
You know, they've definitely. That's one thing that's nice with the fact that as time has gone on, that they've gotten, like, the normal animation has just gotten to be so normal to them that they're able to actually experiment with doing crazy fucking faces like they do.
yeah. Like last night, I was just sitting there and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna vector something. Oh, I should probably vector one of those faces. And I chose the part where, like, Pinky's, like, grabbing Twilight's face and, like, holding it right to her. And I'm just like, that is a intense face.
And I'm like...
And I was super impressed by
Pinky
it.
has grown as a character in a sense, because you notice, like, when she got super depressed about everything, like, I've worked the hardest I've ever worked on a party. Like, her hair didn't deflate. Like Gen 1, wow, no. Season 1.
Whoa, man.
Season 1 Pinky's hair probably would have deflated at that point.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think she had the time to be sad about it. That was more Dire Straits absolute freaking out. You can't get depressed in something like that.
Yeah. It's good stuff. It's a great episode. I really like it.
I really liked it too.
Yeah.
Definite top 5 this season so far. Probably top 3.
You know,
Yeah, it's definitely
episode 11 is in my top 10 episodes of season 5.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
One episode had to get the boot.
At least above Princess Spike.
Princess Spike's got the boot. That one's not going to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah. That's kind of the thing.
Fuck that episode.
I was like, Mollified, you better agree, because there's no other one that was that.
I don't know, episode 100 kind of sucked.
Shut up, Smooth.
Yeah. So, this was episode 11 of season 5 that was written by Nick Confalone, which, by the way, another first-time writer for the show.
They've been doing that a lot.
Yeah. Either they can't hold on to writers, or there are a lot of new writers that just make pretty good episodes.
This is why My Little Pony's continuity is falling apart. I'm leaving the fandom.
Yeah, because this guy didn't know that Spike could play the piano. Oh man, continuity.
Yeah, no, I think I'm okay with that.
You're gonna cut that?
Oh, I never said I was gonna cut anything.
Oh, I thought I heard you say. You're gonna
I
cut
don't
this.
know about that. I'm gonna cut this. You talking about things getting cut, or maybe I just won't. That actually would be kind of fun. But
No, it won't.
He didn't even cut the part out of the episode. You know how this hurts me as an editor? Come on.
If this isn't cut from the episode, please comment below. Fuck mummified Thunderbirds. Sorry, hashtag fuck mummified Thunderbirds.
yeah, because it's all about those hashtags, bro. So anyway, that was Party Pooped, which actually people keep talking about. Speaking of M.A. Larson, he's writing the next episode, Amending Fences. But that is going to have to be something for another week. In the meantime, this has been Your OC Sucks with That Pony Show, talking about the latest episode. My name is Mummified Thunderbirds, the host. I am joined by
Commander Sparkle.
A Little Strongheart 117.
And smooth sailing.
and we'll see you next week.